What's up, guys? We're back with more Death of the Outsider. I think this is the finale, but we'll see. I'm excited to kind of see what this is and what's gonna happen. Really quick, I'm checking my audio. Ah, sounds great. Love it. Okay. We'll minimize that. Check that over there. And we're back here. Make sure. Yeah, audio levels are good. Alright. So, last we left Billy Lurk off, we were given the official task of tracking down the Eye, which we think is a portal into the Void, and then to go kill the Outsider. But it's been hinted via, multiple in-story quests and all that we can potentially not kill him. There's like a non-violent or less violent way to get rid of him. And it seems like he wants to pass on, so we'll kind of see how this works. Right now, I'm back here. Okay. So, yeah, he is pretty tricky. I don't disagree, Nave. Right now, all of these cultists have bone charms. That's a hollow for sure. That's something that burns, and that's the Eye. I'm pretty sure that's like the portal, He knows there can only be one, it's you or him. And he knows I fight dirty. This is true. I do. I'm a very dirty fighter. My question here is, like, we're supposed to be potentially uncovering the secrets to, like, to items. And we do know that Malachiote, violated several commandments regarding the ritual hold. So there's that. What I'm thinking... Okay. I think first off we need to take out all of the cultists that are here.
How many of the founders are still there?
Well, figure it was worth a shot. I wanted to see, I was like, I wonder if I can just, like, chokehold these guys out and move in, but apparently that's not the case. Okay. What's here? There's so many. I want that because that looks interesting, and it's a hollow. Let's see, maybe we can get up there and kind of work our way down. Hey, Samurai, how's it going? Been a hot minute. Maybe up there? Nope, incorrect. Not the way to do it. This is gonna be tricky. I miss having all of our, like, cool abilities like we had with Corvo, where we could turn into a rat and stuff. That was always very useful. Nothing to see here but us ghosts. I am doing well, Samurai. What have you been busy doing? Just with work and stuffs?
The energies of the void for so long.
Okay. Oh, I fell. That explains a lot. Okay. I think maybe, honestly, like, going back down will be a good bet. Let's see. We might be able to get up there. So there's 3 here. I think... maybe we can... Yeah, that's risky. There's so many. So many. So ideally we want to find Malachiote. That seems like it's gonna be like the best bet. They said they killed him. Shit. This is so hard. Also, why won't you let me? There we go. I might have to throw some grenades. I don't really want to hurt all these people, but they're evil cultists. We've played a very morally gray instance. It wouldn't be the worst thing. Let's see, we have a sticky grenade, a couple hook mines, a shrapnel, we have an incendiary bolt. We go chaotic with it. Okay. I think maybe what I'll do is try and lure one out, take his face, and then kind of move through them. That'll, I think, be a good way to do it. Bodies for the pile. Let the bodies hit the floor. I need a bottle, though, before we do that. If there's any in here. Seems like it would be a good to do. Yeah, chloroform bottles. That'll work for my purposes instead. A voice for the silence, a face for the terror, a body for the darkness, a wound for the wanting, a knife for the knowing, a hold for the hollow, a truth for the seeker, a charge for the warden, and an eye for the eyeless. Interesting. Hello, empty bottle.
I should soak my bone talisman and wear oil for flowers.
Okay. So we want to lure one over here.
Let's search over there then.
Yes. Yes, you should search over here. Now, where's that chloroform? That's in the locker. Plague spirit, chloroform. Come here, big boy. Did it not work? Are you still alive? But he is coming this way, so, you know.
Is someone asking for trouble?
Okay.
Whales swim in my visions, leaving blood in my wake. I wonder what it
They're definitely gonna know I'm here, but... Excuse me, sir? Man, they're all, like, on guard and looking for stuff.
I can't relax until I have a look.
No luck.
Something's
Why
up.
are you here?
Let's search over there then.
Shh. They're gonna know I'm here, which sucks, but that is what it is. We needed to get past.
Did my senses deceive me?
I really want to check out that hollow. Okay. Let me... There we go. Yeah, so this is a part of a series called Dishonored Samurai. It's kind of RPG-esque.
I'll take a look around.
Very RPG-esque. But this is extended shit DLC. So it's not really like 100% the full thing. Cool. This is just the DLC. So in the Dishonored series, there's this shadowy deity kind of person called the Outsider, and he gives people supernatural powers, partially like what we have in this. So we can teleport, we can see things. There's usually other things, like you unlock abilities. Like, I know in the main series you get, what are you?
That's it. The Eye of the Dead God.
Okay. Creepy music. It's very, steampunk slash dystopian, but I've played both Dishonored 1 and Dishonored 2, but we've never done the DLC, which is Death of the Outsider. So in this one you play, like the student of a main antagonist in the game, and she really wants to kill the Outsider for kind of, because her mentor asked her to, and because he's caused a lot of hurt with obviously these powers she's bestowed upon people. So it's Death of the Outsider. So far we've retrieved a knife that supposedly is what made him a god. And we're trying to kill him and or find another way to eliminate him. So, we could fight him, but also... It's very Assassin's Creed-y, is I think the way I'd place it. Put it. Now, I'm probably gonna save here, but because I don't want to go into the eye yet. I don't think.
It's watching me.
Let's see.
It's been a part of me since this all started. It's cold. Dead. But
The eye of a
still
dead
sees.
god. So look, we absorbed whatever was in the eye. I feel like I am right in my idea that we will become the next Death of the
I
Outsider.
can see
Shit.
everything.
So this isn't necessarily the ending I want. This is just where I thought I might have to go. So we're gonna go
The
here.
void. Like looking under the waves and into the sea.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what are these things? I hate them. I hate them so much. Envisioned. I hate them so much. Okay. So, I don't think we can... Oh my god! Can we kill these things? I feel like the answer is gonna be no. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So... That by the case... This is Malakoti. Okay. What do I do for the sake of my studies? The risks are great, but it was never in my nature to leave questions unanswered. Everything must be revealed in time. The others may judge me, but that same desire exists in their own hearts. They are simply too cowardly to pursue it. The only means to the ritual hold lies in pieces, suspended at the moment in time in which that ancient gate was shattered. I will break the oldest and most sacred dictates of our order by simply approaching it and attempting to trespass. I do not know if I will succeed, but I must try. Whatever happens to my body, I know that my research is hidden in a safe place in my cell. My life has led to this moment, my wasted youth in the Academy of Natural Philosophy, my time with the eyeless, my years in the sanctum. Now I may finally uncover the secrets of ancient language. Find another way. So, inspect Malakoti's lodgings. So we do have to get over there. Good news is at least we're on the right track. Bad news is there are bad things here that I don't like. And I don't think we can kill them, and it also looks like we can not knock them out. I want to kill them, but I have a feeling we cannot. It also looks like they turn invisible in moments. So let's get over here. I want to see if I can knock him out one more time. Shit. And he's gone. I hate these things so much. How do you deal with something that can teleport? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Fuck.
We have an un.
I feel like I should have just killed all these guys when I had the chance to make my life easier. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay. So, maybe...
What must they have seen? Staring across that ambulance.
Can I balance on this? No.
Let's search
Take a
over
look around.
I think it was down below, so...
founders are still
What saw me? Not sure, and I don't really want to know.
What do you want? Why are you here?
Relax until I have a look around.
Yeah, they're very aware of my presence.
I need some sleep. Who are you?
I've given up so much.
Coming here will be the last thing
titles,
you ever
loved
do.
ones, every.
There's so many cultists.
Will it be worth it to see reality
Show yourself,
finally?
Scott.
To see beyond this pale world?
Don't you know who you're dealing with? You're dead already. What?
Curiosity.
What?
Farther, stranger.
Okay. I've put myself into a pickle here by being noticed. I could just restart, but I really don't want to. I kind of just want to commit to the bit, you know? So. There are several cultists here. That one, this one. I don't see another one, though. Which might be the problem. Like, maybe I can't see them because we're in the eye, you know?
Apparently.
I'm going to have a look around.
Shit. There is a dude
Is
there.
someone there?
No?
The void will eat you alive today.
That explains that.
What do you?
Those four. Okay.
Why are you here?
While the sheep slumber, we shape things. We
I
make.
didn't imagine that.
You shouldn't have come
Shit.
here.
There's no use running.
Nope.
See what you can do with that shadow.
You really thought you could just show up in a place like this? How dare you!
With your life.
Kill you for that!
Nah.
To death here.
This cultist recruitment operation is one of the greatest success stories of the whale oil age. I agree. They have so many cultists. I mean, people love power, right? Okay, I really need to get out of here, though. Fuck. This is... I think I'm gonna really save. I'm not in a good place. You wonder if they have any disclaimers? Please note, by joining our cult, you may turn into stone. Let's do that one. That one wasn't a bad save. Please note, by joining our cult, you may be turned into stone, have your head cut off, be completely suspect to our whims, etc., etc. Okay. Is fucker still here? No. Okay. I wonder if I can steal their faces. Oh, they're dead now. Oh, that's right, I killed them. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay, well. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? Okay, so I can kill them. So we can kill them. Good to know. Those guys are the stuff of nightmares. I don't disagree. I got an achievement by killing one of them. But quite enticing, indeed. Okay. So I need to get over there. I hear another one. Yeah, there he is. He's going to be problematic. Looks like they're still looking for me, which is unfortunate.
I've never seen so many of the Envision.
Ah, shit. Another one.
Put together.
Huh?
I'm going to have a look around.
Ooh.
Let's search over there then.
See, here's the problem. I never know, like, when they can see me, right?
So you know who you're dealing with? You're dead already.
Okay. Nothing to be seen here. Okay. Better spot. So that's where we need to get to. Oops, wrong way. This way. Why? I hate you so much. So, up here. It looks like it's just that dude right now. I can take... Yeah, there's that one. I can take care of him fairly easily.
What do you want? Why are you here? The sheep say. Is someone there?
No, there's no one here. Oh, shit.
Is someone asking for trouble?
No, nothing to see here. Shit. No, there's nothing to see here. I'm just carrying half a dead body. Oh. The last chapter I'm always just absolute shit at in these games.
Never mind.
See, the problem is they're on high alert now. So... yeah, they usually make it more combative. I know. Dude, I know. And I just don't like combat. I'd rather, you know, just stealthily, like, annihilate them. So... that one. There's all those guys up there, so we have to be careful. Alright, let's stand by our thing. Sneaking around reading people's mail. Yep, that is me. What was that? Oh, that's right. If you teleport into someone, you obliterate them. I forgot about that. Who is... ah, you... there's that. But I'm gonna die. Nobody told me I had to stab anyone when I signed up to the order. Yeah, I teleported into someone and made them explode by accident. Oops. You take damage when you do it, though. Shocking no one. I mean, if you're gonna take over someone's innards, it only makes sense. So this is the one I think I keep missing. Ah, yeah, okay. This door. That makes a lot of sense. And then there's an envisioned over here as well.
Let's search over there. I'll take a
Oh no. I'm just in a real shit spot because they saw me earlier. God damn it. I could just.
Don't you know who you're dealing with? You're dead already.
Incorrect. Okay.
We're always watching. Coming here will be the last thing you ever do.
Alright, let's go.
Is that the mark of the outsider? This one was obsessed like all the rest. What did he find out? The combination to his safe might have something to do with those strange symbols.
Aw, man, I have to do a puzzle? I hate puzzles.
The topography of the void is dependent upon reality to supply the base material for it to mirror. However, there is one place that has no referent in our world. Though I know the void sees into our hearts, my fellows call it the ritual hold. Some say it is a cradle, others say a tomb. The outsider himself resides there. To even approach the gate to that place is sacrilege. And even then, the void itself keeps it shut to living eyes. Truly, the ritual hold exists outside of time itself. It would be as futile as it is forbidden to enter. These are thoughts for another time. My research into
What do you think? You think it's something how the Outsiders code it, the Outsider symbols created? It looks like 2 and 6 are definitely part of it. And 9? 2, 6, 9 maybe?
To convey meaning. These symbols, I know the very nature of the void runs through them, but is it a dead language? Or the language of the dead? Perhaps that could be the title of my next monograph.
No. Let's try 629 maybe? Oops. Let's see. I mean, it's definitely like 269, right? Those are the parts. Maybe 9 go the opposite way? 962? There you go. I am now certain of the meaning of the script adorning the flesh of those who few encountered the outsider. It is his name, the name he lost when he merged with the void, and if his name is returned to him, the old ritual performed by the envisioned years ago would be undone. This revelation sends shivers down my spine. What I hold is the catalyst that can undo everything our collegiate has accomplished. The ancient language tantalizes me still. The pronunciation was never formed for any earthly tongue. Perhaps these people long ago spoke with the spirits, but the speculation is one of many pitfalls which threatens the errant philologist. To pursue this further would necessitate transgressing the deepest commandment of our order. No one has entered the ritual hold since the outsider merged with the void, but to find one of those cursed spirits to read this language, it intrigues and frightens me in equal measure. Against all caution, all prudence, all sense of loyalty, I persist. I cannot abandon my research. This place, this reliquary that holds the outsider's true form calls to me. If my plan to enter the ritual hold is found out, all is lost.
What? The mark is the outsider's name. And
At least
this
the
says
outsider.
only spirits in the void can read it.
Alright, what bone charms do we have since this is going to be more combat focused? Let's do that. That's not bad. Tactical mimicry symbol in an actual target marker when displays in sight. Sword attack speeds thickly. Eat frog. I like leaf frog. And then let's do tactical. Okay. Okay. All right. So there's the outsider. Reach the ritual holds. So we can release the outsider now. Persuade a spirit in the ritual hold to read the mark of the outsider and return to mortal self. That's what we're gonna try and do now. But regardless, we have to go over there. We have to get to the ritual now, and honestly, no idea how to do that. So, let's see. Be this way? That looks promising. Okay. Billy Lurk doesn't seem like the type to ask for directions. I agree. Alright, we're gonna fight with this thing, maybe, just so I don't have to deal with it anymore. Whoa. Huh.
How long has the outsider been drowning at the heart of the void?
There are people turned to stone here. Alright. The hole in the world. Da 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 da.
He's here. I can
Feel it.
feel it.
This isn't freaky at all. Now. Oh boy. This can't be good.
Now everything is gone. The void is stripping it away.
Dowd.
Take me back. I want to go back.
Soil underneath my fingernails.
Hey, Dowd.
Dowd? Why are you here? What are you?
Look at us. Trapped here. An eternity on a butcher's block. Waiting for the knife to fall. There's nothing left of me but this.
Dowd. I'm here. Look at me.
I know that name. I know you. There was blood, and masks and blades raised. Billy Lurk, you remember when you hated me?
Yes. Very
And
fondly.
now you followed me into the void itself. You brought the knife. I can't hurt him. There's nothing I can do. Only you can kill him. How long have I waited here?
Too long, man.
There he is. The outsider. All this time dreaming in the void.
It does not look like a
I wonder if he dreamed
good
about this moment.
afterlife.
Go finish it. End his miserable life.
He almost looks like he's in pain. Is this really what you want? Is this really what he deserves?
You know how this ends, Billy.
I want you.
I found another way. The outsider lived and breathed once. He spent his days on the streets of some forgotten city. These cultists took everything away from him, even his name. But I know what it is. His name is the Mark. Only the dead can read it. If we give that back to him, he'll be free. He'll live out the rest of his days as a man like any other.
The Mark? No. You're here to kill him. You can't ask me to do this, Billy.
No, don't be an
Not
idiot.
after everyone he's hurt. Not after everything we've done.
Why is he to blame for what we did? He gave us a way to fight back. He never lied to us about what we might become.
You know what I became. We looked
Kinda your
down
own
on
fault.
Dunwall as if we owned it. As if we could drown it in blood. Wow. He knew we'd turn into monsters like him. He always knew. And this Billy, he can't do anything but harm.
I saw the cult who hurt him. He died once at their hands. Look at him. This wasn't his choice. He never asked for this power.
Let him end it. Put him out of his misery.
We
if
will.
you pity him.
But let's give him his name back.
It's a better future than anything that might wait for him out there.
But does he have to die? Years ago, I did something terrible to you. I didn't deserve to live. But you let me walk away. You gave me a chance. Let him live, Dowd. Let him have the life he lost. Like you did for me.
When you left Dunwall, I hoped you could live a better life without me. That your future wouldn't be killing for coin until someone came to betray you. Forgiveness is a rare thing in this world, Billy. You're better than I was.
Dowd.
Farewell, Billy. For the last time.
I can taste blood in my mouth. I can hear Dowd's voice in my ear. You have done something impossible.
We let you live. I can take you out of here.
These eyes were closed for centuries, and I saw everything. Bound here, I walked through the minds of generations. And now,
You're free.
Aww. Cute.
I can't take back what was done to you all those years ago. No more than I can take back what was done to me. But now you have a chance to be something new.
Billy Lurk doesn't
To
do
be
cute.
something
I
better.
mean, clearly
It
she
must
does.
be strange knowing what you know, seeing with old eyes all the secrets of the world. We've both seen the worst in people's hearts, but in the end, I gave Dowd peace. And maybe you can find some too. There's so much doubt, but there are some things I know are true.
Best
The
effort is a
outsider is no
begrudging
more,
postponement of
and
bloody
with that,
carnage.
The world will change in ways none of us can know. But the void is still there, echoing just beyond what you can see. And there's no one left to say who will and won't be touched by its magic.
So basically, the Outsider was created by a bunch of cultists who took his name and gave it to the Void. Which is interesting. After that was complete, the Outsider basically essentially became a god because he couldn't die, and he was trapped in the Void with all of its magic and basically absorbed and took all of its magic because he forgot his name. So, that being the case, I wonder what fate awaits Billy now that he doesn't have his powers, but she's still, like, imbued with all the power. Like, she clearly also has, like, the eye of a dead god now with her. So. Interesting, interesting! We killed the Outsider. Sort of. He's gonna live out one life now, not many. See if there's any post-credit scene, and then maybe we'll reload our save and do a bloody ending. Just to see what it's like. You were hoping for a and then? I think the and then is that there's no more outsiders, so like the void of the magic is not controlled by anyone now. Like there's no one essentially controlling the scenes within the void, so the void can just escape and like go to people and choose them. So my guess now is that like the outsider blessed people essentially. Now that he's not there, the void's just gonna bless and touch random people instead. That was kind of like what I got out of it. We can see if there's any long-awaited. Let's see. Let's look up and see if there's any post-credit scenes. I love this music though. This guy's toast. Dishonored. These games were great. I'm sad they weren't more popular. I think the first Dishonored was pretty popular, because that was how I found out about it. And Dishonored 2 got a lot of hate, I think, for the story, but I think it was still, like, I think it was a good continuation of, like, the actual Dishonored series, and I was super happy, like, when they made it, because I could play as Emily Caldwin, and there were very few games at that time where doing, like, female protagonists. So it was really nice. Let's see, Dishonored series. Combination, gameplay synopsis. Related articles, sequels and adaptions. So this standalone adventure was released on the 15th of 2017. A Dishonored tabletop role-playing game is scheduled for release in summer 2020. It allows players to take on the role of criminals, assassins, exploiters, and loyalists in various story campaigns. Huh, that's cool. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're planning a sequel anytime soon. So this was, so after all the Dishonored series, essentially, I think they said Dishonored 1 and Dishonored 2. I believe Dishonored 2 released in 2015? About 5 years ago. But let me confirm that. Come here, you. Dishonored. So let's see. Da-na-na, na-na-na. So Dishonored. So, 2 narrative sequels. Dishonored was released in October of 2012. Dishonored 2 was released in 2016, and Dishonored Death of the Outsider, which is this, was released in 2017. So it's been about 3 years. I think this tale was probably, if I had to take a guess, like finishing up the story of the series. So we may not get a Dishonored 3, which honestly makes me sad, because I really enjoy, like, Assassin's Creed type games like this, where you're just running around, like, assassinating certain targets and stuff, like the original Dishonored series. But this does feel kind of like a wrap-up to at least Corvo, Emily, and the Outsider story. So if they come back to this world, it'll probably be, you know, like, 100 years from now, when the Void's magic has fully, like, left the Void and influenced people, or it'll be, like, a precursor where you play as, like, the Outsider or someone else, and, like, how they get into that. Yeah, exactly. Whatever wakes up in the Void. Yeah, something like that. So they could still, like, do something with this series, but for now, this is where they've left it. It looks like they are releasing an RPG. I wonder if that's out yet, because they said summer of 2020. So I'm curious if they released that role-playing book yet. Dishonored RPG.
Seasons destroyed, a ritual killing bound his spirit to the void. Eyes drained of color, the beggar no more, to become what the believers waited for. They set him outside.
It looks like they announced it, but it's not been released yet.
He opened his eyes, as black as a dream, trying to speak.
Oh no, let's see, it says let's play the Dishonored RPG, a tabletop RPG. No, they released it. I think it's March 25th, 2020. It's a core book by Morpheus. They did the new Vampire the Masquerade series. Purchase it? Yeah. It's completely out there. So that might be something that if you're interested in more Dishonored, you could always check out the RPG. There's probably some tabletop stuff. Did I ever play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines? I did not. That's on so I played. We've done a little bit of Vampire the Masquerade in our tabletop RPG series, mostly just as an attempt to. Our RPG group got into like wanting to do. I'm gonna volume down here a little bit because it's very loud in my headphones. So our tabletop group did Vampire the Masquerade. I did a one-shot, kind of like the Hunger Games, where I set a bunch of vampires from each cast against each other, which was really fun. But we've done a little bit of the Vampire the Masquerades, never as like a full-length RPG, more like one-shot stuff, for our Dungeons & Dragons group. I've never played the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. It's like on my list of things to do, but the world's like so like nitty-gritty, and it's like they're really old games. So I haven't gotten around to them yet. I know they're releasing a Vampire the Masquerade game, though, I think this year or next year, or they just released it. And I may pick that up and we may play that. The problem with those types of games is because they've got heavily mature themes, I can't upload them to YouTube. Like, I couldn't upload my Senua's Sacrifice to YouTube because there's nipple showing in it. Even though it's like a dead god and stuff, like YouTube, just the way YouTube likes code stuff, like you can't do that. So Twitch doesn't care. Like, as long as you're playing a video game, like, they might be like, yeah, you have to take that video down. But if it's in a video game, like, they're kind of like, I don't care. As long as it's not, like, just straight sex. Yeah, YouTube's really strict about that their standards about that. I actually had to cut out, stuff from our Detroit, Become Human playthrough because, like, you remember the creepy part where there's, like, dolls walking around? And they're just, like, doll bodies and stuff, because it's, like, women's torso, even though they're not real, like, and it's very, like, implicative. I had to cut that and, like, blur that out because, just of YouTube standards. So YouTube's really, really strict about it, and if they, like, even catch you, like, having any of that in there, they'll straight, like, cut your channel from YouTube. And big streamers, like, can get their channels back and stuff because they'll just appeal and be like, no, I'll just remove the video. Like, sorry, I just didn't catch that, you know, my video from my playthrough of Twitch. But people like me, like, if we upload that, it's just straight cut and you're not putting it on YouTube anymore. So I have to be really careful about that stuff. Even though it's kind of like, I'm very specific about the fact, like, yeah, this is for mature audiences only, like, this stuff happens, like, and I'm not super against nudity as long as it's, you know, like I said, not straight sex, but it's kind of like in that circumstance. So, you know, it's just one of those things where you have to be really careful about it. And Vampire the Masquerade is kind of known to be, like, really gritty about that stuff. Like, the series itself deals with some pretty heavy themes. So I'd have to look at it and see what the content is. I will play it, I just might not be able to stream it, but let's see. Vampire the Masquerade. I know there was a game that was releasing in 2020. That's a little bit of like input into like what it takes to be a content creator on YouTube and stuff. Early 2K? Yeah. See, they had I actually have a Vampire the Masquerade RPG book. I pre-ordered it. So I have it on RPG. Tie-ins and adaptions. So there's also like Werewolf the Apocalypse and stuff. Should be pretty tame by today's standards. Maybe, yeah, like I said, as long as there's no like, I mean, YouTube's really just like the nudity. Like, implying things are happening and not that is fine. You just can't show any nudity. So, let's see. Okay, that's also not what I want. Okay, so it's called Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. That's an upcoming game. It's being released in 2020, but it is not released yet. So maybe we'll do Bloodlines 1, and we can do Bloodlines 2. Let me see, because I feel like they remastered it. It's 2004. It was a while ago. Let's take a look. Vampire the Masquerade. I know it's available on Steam. We have to do our Outer Wilds playthrough next, but I do want to play Vampire the Masquerade 2. Let's see. It's rated 18 and older. Not a great start. Reviews. Got really good reviews, though. Weapons, guides, gameplay for sale, system requirements, history. I want their rating. So the rating's usually a really good indicator of if you can stream it. Parents' guide. Sex and nudity. Some female characters wear suggestive outfits. Shocking. Some dialogue includes flirting. The player is able to visit a strip club, but none of the strippers are naked. As part of the main quest, the player's character has to visit an adult movie shop and talk to its employee to gain information about a horror video. No nudity is shown. Okay, so that's not that bad. It's just like all implied. Okay, yeah, we might be able to run with this. It's certified 18 and older, but it doesn't look like it's pretty intense by YouTube standards today, so we might be able to stream it. I just have to up the rating invite on this. Alright, so I think we're gonna end stream there today, because we've already been going for an hour, so I'm not gonna be able to get super into Outer Wilds today.